Well, she is the current chair of the Prince George's County Council and was first sworn into her District 3 seat in 2014.
That's right. Now, Danielle Glaros is campaigning for a second term. She joins us now to tell us why she wants to be voted back in. And before we start talking about your campaign, you were talking about the day center because you were at the opening for that today and how beneficial it's going to be for the community.
It was absolutely thrilling to be at the opening this morning at the Mission of Love Day Center. It's actually our second day center to open, day shelter for our homeless residents. The other one just opened last year, so it's really exciting to see this investment coming into the community. We're already starting to talk to Mission of Love about more investments that need to happen so that we can strengthen our social services network and health network. And in fact, actually, that's a really good lead in into one of the things that I am most focused on and will continue to focus on if reelected to County Council. Our safety net here in Prince George's County, we just have underinvested, and there's so much opportunity to invest in our health, our education, our human services, and our social services, and make sure that we're really providing the resources we need, the support we need for our nonprofit organizations in our community, and doing everything we possibly can to make sure that everyone is thriving in this economy and that we're really lifting up all of our communities.
On your campaign site, you had mentioned that you had won several awards. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, I'm really excited. My first year in office, so I was sworn in December 2014. This is the first elected office I've ever held. In 2015, I was recognized by the Center for Nonprofit Advancement for our work with our nonprofit community. One of the things we did early on was pull together nonprofits that were doing work in our district but didn't necessarily know each other to make sure that they knew about each other, and it's really led to some really exciting collaborations and partnerships within the community. It's helped to grow the activities within District 3 and all of the support really for our residents and for our kids.
Okay, and what would you say are your major accomplishments in the term so far?
So over the last 3 years, we have focused extensively actually on making sure that we were delivering new revitalization and redevelopment into our communities, so particularly at our metro stations. In fact, just the other day, I was driving past the new Carrollton Metro Station. We're now under construction of the new Kaiser Permanente building. That will be the Mid-Atlantic headquarters for Kaiser Permanente, 800 plus jobs coming to the new Carrollton Metro. We're seeing that at College Park Metro, and we're also seeing a lot of new investment coming into the district and frankly into all of the county. Delivering jobs has definitely been really critical, and then we've been coupling that with a workforce development initiative on the ground. In fact, just last year we broke ground on a Riverdale Empowerment Center, which really packages together and puts together our nonprofits to once again make sure that as we're bringing jobs into the community, people are prepared for those jobs, and more importantly, that we're lifting up everyone in that community.
The County Council has had more of a hands-on approach on the school system. Things have changed a little bit. You have more of a say on the finances of that. How do you think all of that has fared so far?
Yeah, it's interesting. I'm a mom. I have 2 kids in the school system. One's in elementary school, the other's in middle school. So education issues are really dear to my heart. We have so much more work ahead of us with our school system. We have definitely made some progress in some target areas, but clearly there has been some stumbles along the way. And we have focused as a county council on a performance audit. That actually has helped us to better invest in some things like our infrastructure within particularly like our bus depots and sort of our investments in that arena. We actually were just not keeping up with what we need to do. This year I've been leading the focus, and many of my council members are doing the same thing, really focusing on school infrastructure. We got to get dollars into our school buildings so that we can make sure that we're doing the regular maintenance that needs to happen. But frankly, we are incredibly overcrowded in many portions of this district and my district and the entire county, and we got to start delivering those new classrooms and those new schools.
Now, we've spoken with a number of candidates running for other seats as well on the council. Some don't feel that the county council members are listening to the public. Do you feel that's the case, and does more need to be done in that area?
So I was at 2 civic meetings last night. We do a lot in our office in communication. In fact, that's one of the things that all our residents have really engaged with us on and actually are really pleased. So we send out it's every other week, an electronic newsletter trying to keep people updated with what's going on. In fact, actually, as chair, I just launched the new council communications tools. So every week, we're now putting out a new e-newsletter called Council Connections. It updates people with actually what's going on in the county, creates exact hyperlinks to the committee meetings, the agendas. So that's actually a hallmark of some of what we've been doing out of our office. And actually, I think if you engage with our residents, they will tell you they're hearing more from us than ever before, and we're really pleased. It's really important that people are part of our democracy and that they feel that they know what the county council is about and how to engage with us.
All right, and we are just about out of time. Just briefly tell us, what do you plan to do in the future as chair?
So as chair, one of the things I hinted at is we're doing a big focus on health, community services, social services, really delivering those resources. We're going to focus highly on infrastructure, not just school infrastructure, but roads and sidewalks that need to be built. And then you're going to also see us focus a lot on what we can do to better support our nonprofit community.
All right,
Hey,
thank you so much.
for taking out the time and coming to talk to us.
And you can find out more information about Danielle Glaros on her campaign website. It's glarosforcouncil.com.